Om Shri Sai Ram. My most humble prostrations at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Bhagawan. My humble Sai Rams to our revered and respected elders, our sisters and brothers, and to all the wonderful children of the loving Sai family. I take this opportunity once again of welcoming all of you to yet another divine edition of Saicast. It is my pleasure to place before all of you today the divine message of Bhagawan, which is titled A Fight for Human Existence. Bhagawan in this message speaks about the small and big wars that are currently going on in some countries, which will soon turn into big wars, leading to a major world conflagration in the years to follow. As Swami has mentioned earlier too, these are going to be troubling times for humanity and all of creation. Much human suffering and devastations are going to be experienced the world over. Bhagavan mentions that with the fire element, which can never be corrupted by man, God will finally destroy the demons and the devils. Fire is the weapon of God which He will use to usher in a new world order. Even in this chaotic situation, all the Samaritans and the kind-hearted servants of God are all preoccupied with the divine service activities. These good souls fully surrender to the will of God and sacrifice their life by undertaking God's work even in the midst of these wars. These men and women are born only to serve God and His subjects. Those who are with God are always under my protective umbrella, says Bhagawan. Bhagawan finally appeals to all of you to keep away from this human-made madness by avoiding the net space and the TV news channels, and instead, Bhagawan is directing everyone to switch on to your inner heart channel, wherefrom God speaks to you all. Hold on to the lotus feet of God and be with Swami always. Also, move away from this illusion and be with the omnipresent reality. Let us now listen to the divine message as dictated by our beloved Bhagawan. Sai Ram. Om Shri Sai Ram. A fight for human existence. This is the season of wars, conflicts, and skirmishes. All varieties of wars, some small, some others big, some lingering and slowly evolving over the months to become a very major war, etc., are all going on. Over the next months and years, this will increase in size and intensity to finally end up in a major world conflagration. If you remember, dear children, Swami had mentioned in one of the earlier messages that one element which has been created by God cannot be corrupted at all, and that element is fire. Fire is the major element of God with which He brings down demons and devils and finally burns them into ashes. That time has begun, and you all are witnessing it now. However, on the good side, the Samaritans, the philanthropists, the kind-hearted, the divine helpers or servants of God will all be very much preoccupied now, and their work will increase in the months and years to come. Their life is filled with sacrifice and total surrender to the will of God. These noble souls are born into rich families owing to their past good deeds. Being from business-oriented families, they produce goods and render other services too, and thereby create sufficient funds which are far beyond their own needs. The extra funds they keep aside to be used for all humanitarian emergencies as per the directions of God. Swami is much fond of such human beings because they follow God all throughout their lives and finally reach God. As Swami had mentioned earlier too, these are going to be troubling times for humanity and all of creation. Sufferings, deaths and devastations. never seen before, are all going to be the order of the day. My dear children, Swami wants you to completely avoid this madness. Keep away from all unwanted news and their channels. Instead, switch on the God channel already operating in your spiritual heart and listen to the beautiful music emanating from there and be in bliss always. Keep away from this world. Keep away from this illusion. Hold on fast to reality. Hold on to God's divine feet and be at peace. This is the only way to rest content and be at peace during these very troubling times as ordained by God in His eternal time machine. Love and blessings. Baba. Jai Sai Ram.